welcome back to Grieving but Living. Today is episode 3 of Timed Talks, and it's dark today because I am committed to filming one of these a day, and it is after work. But hopefully you don't mind. Hopefully it creates this kind of like intimate feeling, I guess. Yeah, maybe you listen to my videos, then it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I tried to turn on some light so you can at least see a little bit of my face. As always, we're in my car. I'm gonna set 6 minutes on the clock, and I'm gonna talk about whatever it is that comes up for me in this moment regarding grief, the loss of my brother, who I lost when I was 15, about 8 years ago, and life and spreading awareness about death and dying, all that. I started this series so that I could start posting videos and eliminate that perfectionist side of me that needs it to be perfect. Eliminate that part of me that can go on and on and on forever. So it's only 6 minutes. All right, without further ado, let's begin. So today I'm very in my head, and I'm very low vibration, and I can sense when I'm having depressive symptoms and that like nothing that I do really lifts my spirits, and I'm really in my head, so I'm ruminating a lot, kind of like thinking over things, overthinking, and it makes me question if I'm doing things correctly, and it comes up a lot for me when life feels like deja vu, like every single day is the same. I feel like I'm in that capitalist factory, you know how they say you're part of the, I can't think of the name right now, but that's what I feel like. I'm just waking up to do the same things over and over again, and I know I have free will, and I know I have control over that. I'm very fortunate to be able to drive, have a house, have food, be able to make choices that would make me feel better. But when I'm really sad, it's like there's no logic, there's nothing that's gonna get me out of it. And of course it makes me reflect on, have I always been this way? Can I attribute this sadness to the loss of my brother? What, like, do I even want to change? I know there's this concept of like, when you have a label like depression, it can kind of be an identity you hold on to because it's like a comfort blanket. Some may refer it to that, like, I know that I always have this to come to. I can always like take a nap, sleep for 4 hours, and waste 4 hours of my life because it's what I do when I'm depressed. But it's not a comfort blanket for me. It's really hard, and I don't want to feel ungrateful. So I really don't think that I struggled with depression when I was a kid, and I do think that a lot of it is because of the death of my brother, and I do feel stuck in time. I am starting to realize that much more, that I think that when he died, I went into such shock, and I don't know necessarily that I have fully processed what happened, and that he was like here and then he wasn't here, and I've just been continuing living my life without him. I think I've been in survival mode, and I'm so desperately trying to get back to the person that I was, but I have to accept that that person doesn't exist anymore. You are a different Nadia, but there's nothing wrong with her. She's just struggling, and like, Dan would not want you to struggle. And I know people say that, but it's true. Like, he believed in me. He lifted me up. He never wanted to see me struggle. And honestly, I've been doing these videos, this is only my third one, but I feel a teeny weeny bit closer to him after filming these videos. Actually, on the way home, one of the only things when I'm just so in my head and so sad that lifts my spirits is old songs. So the song like, get out of my car, get into my life. That song came on, and it was at the end of the song, and I was really jamming out to it, and I was like upset that it had stopped, and I decided to click a different channel that I don't typically click, and the same song turned on, and it really felt like it was Dan being like, I know you still wanted to jam out to it, so here it is again. You know, you get a little like ping in your heart, and you kind of can tell when it is and when it isn't your person. But yeah, like a part of my heart and my purpose and my joy will always be taken away. And I also don't think I need to force happiness, and I need to force like gratitude. That's another thing, like I'm really learning to be like, it's okay to be sad. You're not being selfish. You're not taking away from anyone else's suffering. You actually have to suffer because you never did before, and it's all pent up inside of you, and like you're still in denial that your brother's dead. So we have 10 seconds left, and I think just let yourself feel the feels, because what happened to you is valid and really needs the space. I love and appreciate you all. Thank you so much for listening. I hope something resonated with you today. Please share your story with me down below, or something that helped you when you're feeling really, really low and in your head, if you want to, and I'll see you next time.